Well, I was just reading, you've just raised £2.6 million in a recent round, right?
Yeah, just before. So we actually closed it just before Christmas, in the Christmas period, and then we announced it just after. Obviously, as timing goes, it couldn't have really been much better with what's gone on in the world to enable, to ensure that you had some liquidity and cash for what was deemed to be quite a tough period for most people, I would imagine.
And I'm introduced to you by Outward. I feel like I should give them a shout out, Devin and the crew there, that are one of the investors in you guys.
Indeed, yeah, it was great. They're the first time I've worked with those guys on a business, and yeah, it's been a really good relationship so far.
It's great to hear. Well, I always like to start off by asking you perhaps what success means to you, Peter.
Yeah, sure. I think it's changed, if I'm honest. I think over time, success sort of changes. I think initially everyone kind of they think success is money, and I think I had the same sort of view very early on in my sort of entrepreneurial career, where I actually, was striving to have stuff I didn't have as a child, perhaps, or have stuff that I wanted that I saw other people have. And I think it just changes as you grow older. You kind of realise the importance of, determining success by money doesn't actually provide the happiness success should provide. And I think that's a change now. I think actually for me, it's been as much around solving problems and proving. It sounds a bit cliche that I'm right in my solution. It always still amazes me that you can build a product from scratch, have no customers from scratch, and then build something over time that someone actually pays you money for. I think it's quite a really satisfying way to do that. But I certainly think that working with great people has been a success for me as well. I think I've seen that as a really good, and not just helping yourself be successful. And I think when I used to think money was kind of the focus of it, you actually find out quite quickly that money is just an output of success if that's what you're gunning for. And so it should just be one measure if that's the thing you're focusing on, because you'll realise quite quickly it drops down the list of determining factors very quickly. But I think doing the right thing is actually a really nice, successful thing. I think I can honestly say that that all the businesses that I've been involved in and run, they've been run in the right way. Some work, some haven't. We can't. There's no way that everything's been tickety boo and everything's been fantastic. But I do think that if you set off on the journey to bring others with you, I think you have a much bigger heart at the end of it.